Welcome to today's segment, the Nuremberg Narrators. Today we are going to discuss the Nuremberg Trials that took place between 1945 and 1949 in Nuremberg, Germany. 13 trials took place within the 5-year time period.
The Nuremberg Trials was the criminalization of Nazi officers and doctors.
They were administered by the 4 principal Allied countries, the United States of America, the Soviet Union, Great Britain, and France.
Since the countries all had different law systems, they decided on a common system, which was outlined in the London Charter. Each defendant was allowed with their own attorney, and instead of one judge, they would be a tribunal with one judge from each country.
A major trial such as Nuremberg was unprecedented and rose many legal conflicts. The British Prime Minister suggested immediate execution of high-ranked Nazis. This idea was abandoned when we decided a trial would be more effective. While awaiting trials, 6 major Nazi leaders and supporters committed suicide, one of them being Robert Ley, the Nazi labor chief.
The Nazi weapons manufacturer Gustav Krupp von Bohlen und Halbach was also indicted but wasn't imprisoned or executed, as he was declared mentally unstable. The rest of the major leaders were convicted, 12 got death sentences, 3 got life in prison, 4 got lengthy jail terms, and 3 were acquitted or found innocent.
Something else that was going on during this time was the Iron Curtain. The Iron Curtain was a notional barrier separating the former Soviet bloc and the West prior to the decline of communism that followed the political events in Eastern Europe in 1989.
One of the results of the Iron Curtain was that it separated Europe into 2 sections for most of the time period after the end of World War II in 1945 until the Soviet Union collapsed in the early 1990s.
This schism had long-lasting effects as a result of creating controlled and somewhat stagnant economies. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time on our next segment over the fall of the Berlin Wall.